Update 1 on Typhoon Koppu, Philippine name Lando, currently with winds of 145 miles per hour and a pressure of 929 millibars, a Category 4 typhoon moving towards the Philippines and could make landfall at that intensity very soon indeed. It's bearing down on the east coast of Luzon right now at 15.9 degrees north, 123.2 degrees east. The storm's expected to make landfall and then move towards the north, possibly stalling over Luzon as well, so it could be more than a wind event. It could be a very heavy rainfall event as well for northern Luzon, and then the storm will move towards the north, probably only emerging from the coast of Luzon as a tropical storm and then heading towards Taiwan, probably moving just to the east of Taiwan in the next 4 or 5 days. But of course the initial threat is with the Philippines, where we have Signal 4 warnings in effect for Aurora, the province in the central part of Luzon, the expected landfall location. Signal 3 warnings in effect for northern Quezon and Isabel. Signal 2 warnings in effect for all the orange areas, including Metro Manila and pretty much all points north. Signal 1 warnings in effect for pretty much all of Luzon south of Manila, except Sorsogon, the southernmost province in Luzon. That's the latest warnings. Sea surface temperatures fairly warm right now, around 30 degrees Celsius, maybe even nearly 30 degrees Celsius, around 29, maybe 29 and a half. Sea surface temperatures will be decreasing as the storm heads north, but 26 degrees extending pretty much all the way to Japan. Wind shear map showing fairly low amounts of wind shear around the storm, though it is increasing, it has to be said. I expect that Koppu will be peaking, or maybe even has peaked already, with winds of 145 miles an hour. It is running out of room as well, of course, before landfall, but from a human perspective it could be a very severe storm when it does make landfall. Here's the latest satellite imagery. So you can see in the past, this loop goes on for around 7 hours, I think, how the storm's been progressing ever nearer to the coast of the Philippines. You look at that, the trend is that the storm will probably end up making landfall in, well, I don't know, another 7 hours perhaps, perhaps even less than that, depending on how quickly it moves. If it does slow down, obviously it will take a little bit longer to get there, but the upshot is that the eye wall is already overland. And you can see on the radar here as well from the Philippines showing what's going on as well. There certainly is a lot of heavy rainfall occurring over the eastern coast of Luzon already, and I expect strong winds too. The inner eye wall still remaining offshore as far as I can tell from this radar picture here. And this is the imagery from Himawari 8 satellite, the infrared imagery in the past few hours. Of course, night has fallen in the Philippines. You can also see Champi to the right hand side there as well. And you can see in those last few frames how Koppu has been getting ever closer to land. 80 storms have formed so far in 2015 around the world. It's up off the bottom, 28th place out of the 33 we have on record, I think. Maybe more than that, I don't even know anymore. 45 Category 1 cyclones with winds of 74 miles per hour or higher, and 30 of them becoming Category 3 storms. Of course, Koppu and Champi becoming number 29 and number 30 on that total. You can follow Force 13 on its outlets, the website force13.com, the main place to be for all the goings on around the world storm-wise. Of course, the tracker's on there as well. You can also follow us on YouTube, Facebook and Twitter. Search Force 13 on those mediums, all in text. And you can add me on Skype, add Fool13, FOOL13, for tropical weather chat and to join our team discussion on there as well. We're also going live later on at 8 PM UTC on October the 17th. Look out for that link on our social media pages. You don't want to miss that one as the storm makes landfall. That's all for now.